Okay, hi traders, here's the video. First of all, the risk warning: your invested capital might be at risk. Don't trade with money you cannot afford to lose, and this video is not investment advice. So this video is another binary options trading, binary options strategy, IQ option strategy video based on those kind of concepts which I have explained in my ebook. This kind of videos are done only over weekend because I'm a European trader and I do not have the OTC market available because it's prohibited. And so I'm doing this kind of deep educational videos about those kind of trades which I have already done with deep insight and telling you how I trade them, why I trade them, and what you should be aware about when you do such kind of trades. And I will refer to those kind of concepts which I have explained in the ebook to make it more easier to you to understand those kind of concepts which I have explained in the ebook. So get this ebook, you'll find the link in the description. This ebook contains the most important candlestick pattern, chart pattern, and binary option turbo trading concepts, market condition, trend identification, rejection, and candlestick math, and a lot of more concepts which can be applied to any kind of time frame, any kind of financial instrument, and any kind of broker. So get this ebook, you'll find the link in the description, and in the description you will find also the link to the Facebook group. So what can I tell you? I will do a fast recap on those kind of concepts which are important for the application process of the BOTT mentorship program, because I get almost often this kind of question: what do I need to know when I will pass and how I can to pass about through the application process? Yes, a lot of you are afraid that they will not pass through it. I can say, if you have followed a few of my training videos, if you have watched those kind which are explained in the ebook, yes, the ebook itself, yes, the pages of the ebook itself, and the videos, you are already ready to go to the application process. I cannot promise you that you will pass through it. Yes, there are a lot of students which will rest on the way. Yes, but anyway, I would say I would try it. Yes, I can only recommend to try it because it sounds difficult. Yes, but if you are watching my videos, you will pass through it surely. Yes, I don't think that it is so complicated. Yes, it's not so complicated. So okay, but because I got so many questions about from my students and upcoming students, which kind of concepts they should know to apply, yes, apply to for the BOTT mentorship program and for the application process. I will do here a fast recap. First of all, you should understand candlestick patterns. Yes, the candlestick pattern which I have explained how to trade them based on the opening and the closing price of the previous candle. That should be in your mind. You should knowing them all. Yes, not completely all, but those one which are at the beginning of the ebook, that should be in your mind. Then those one which have a gap, they are not so important because they will not happen so often, but all others are important because they will coming up really often. Yes, doji, hammer, evening star, engulfing candle, head and shoulders, yes, double top, and pin bars, those kind of concepts, yes, and candlestick patterns, like also the last kiss, also a concept which you should know, yes, yes, and Marubozu candlestick and all those kind of stuff, yes. So such things like the bullish sash, yes, the meeting line, the counter attack, that are not so important because they will not happen so often. And as binary option turbo trader, you should rely more on those one, the single, the two line, the 2 bar, and the 3 bar candlestick patterns. Yes, and those one which have a gap, you can complete forget. Yes, you can learn them too. Yes, but it's not important. Important are only those one which are at the beginning of the ebook. Yes, then. We are talking about the chart patterns. Yes, important for the chart patterns is this, that they are giving you the trading range. Yes, in what kind of range market is moving. This is a great advantage if you can spot a wedge, a flag, symmetrical or ascending or descending triangle. If you can spot this kind of chart patterns, this is an advantage because you know, okay, price will move in this kind of range. It's the same like a trend channel. If you know that price will move in a trend channel, yes, that is a big advantage, yes, because you know the trading range, yes. If you don't know in what kind of range market is moving, yes, it's much more difficult to predict where will be a reversal coming up, yes. That is what this kind of chart patterns are about, and that is why they're important, yes. And the trend lines can be used as support and resistance, and this support and resistance, if you know in what kind of direction or what kind of trading range market is moving, you know in what kind of direction the rejection will happen. And now we are coming to the next one. Then we are coming to the market, to the candlestick math, yes, candlestick mathematics, which is important too because you can calculate a few candles together. I have done a few videos. There is also a playlist which is called Candlestick Math, where I have explained in detail how to calculate them. And in this kind of video, I have explained that you not even know all kind of candlestick patterns. You can calculate them, yes. You can calculate them, and at the end, you can reduce every kind of reversal candle on a pin bar, yes, or a doji. That is what the magic is of candlestick math, yes. Every reversal candlestick pattern can be reduced to a pin bar or a doji or a hammer, yes, some inverted hammer or hammer in itself, yes. That is what I want to show you with this candlestick math, and all candles in between are the same like on the lower time frame. So then the 4 keys, yes, really powerful concept about the trends, the key level, the candlestick pattern, and the rejection, which is making every kind of trading setup nearly 80% successful. Then the market condition, candlestick patterns behaves in every kind of market condition different, yes. Strong trend, healthy market, consolidation or ranging market, yes. In those kind of 3 different market conditions, price and candlestick pattern will behave different. You should be aware of it. You should recognize them depending on EMA, Fibonacci level, Bollinger Bands, EMAs or whatever, yes, or trend lines. That is here. You see, trend line is showing you here price will pull back. Yes, pull back. Here you have highest probability trading setups. The same as here, steepy trend line. Here pullback. Yes, and then you do what exactly? Call options on support in an uptrend, and here you do put options on resistance in a downtrend. Yes. Then what the major trend is and what the minor trend is, yes, you should recognize it. It's not based on the candlestick pattern count, yes, it's not the count of how many greens and how many reds are, yes, it is not a ratio between it. It's much more. The trend, the minor trend and the major trend are not defined only by the color of the candlesticks. There are a lot of more things which are coming into it. Yes, for example, if you know this video about the Elliott wave theory, you know that it's depending on the impulse. Yes, it depends if the price is creating higher highs and higher lows. Yes, or if price is creating lower lows and lower highs. Yes, that is what trend is defined by. That is what is telling you if there is a trend or not. So here we have another video where I get much deeper into this kind of topic about the rejection, because I get so many traders who have problems with the rejection, and I can say only, if you have problems with rejection, you have a problem with your analysis, yes, because the rejection is only a small part as confirmation of your trading setup, and your trading setup is almost defined by the trend, the key level, the candlestick patterns, yes, and the rejection is 20% of this part. And so if you're gonna fail the trade, it's not to blame the rejection, it's blamed to you, yes, because you have to be blamed because you have done the wrong analysis. Yes, that is what the truth is. You will not hear this. Yes, it's not what you're hearing. Yes, that is not what you're gonna hear, but this is the reality. Yes, and then obviously the stuff about the reversal and retracement, because a lot of traders are getting trapped by the retracement. And why they are get by the retracement? Because they don't understand that the retracement has to hold as long as the expiration time. Yes, they will mostly get out of the money in the last few seconds because the retracement didn't hold that candle, for example, on the 1 minute chart, yes, on the 1 minute time frame, and then they're gonna start also to blame something, yes. But I can only say you have to be carefully. Don't enter into a reversal trade too soon if there is not evidence that price will reverse from there. The best evidence for good reversals are previous long downtrend or uptrends. Yes, if you have before a good trend, you can expect that the retracement or the reversal will hold longer than 1 minute. That will happen mostly on specific key levels, 261.8 Fibonacci level, 161.8 Fibonacci level, 200 EMA, 100 EMA. Yes, that are those where those kind of concepts are applied. Yes, because if you are touching these levels, you had already a good up or down trend. Those price will not go from 1 minute and on the next minute on the 200 EMA. No, the price will go on the long downtrend, passing through the 100 EMA, passing through the 50 EMA, and then at the end reaching the 200 EMA. And then you can expect that at the 200 EMA, if the trend is not strong, price will retrace for more than one candle. Yes, that is the trick on this. That's the tricky part. So, and then we have the highest probability trading setup. I'm getting here a long video. It looks like a long video because I'm explaining here almost the half of the concepts which I have to cover. Yes, and we are here already on 10 minutes. I have to do a little bit faster. So, this kind of flow chart is giving you some a hint how many opportunities you have in some period of time. Yes, because you see you have almost endless opportunities. Yes, sorry. You wait for a reversal, then you trade the continuation. You wait for a pullback, you trade the continuation. You wait for a reversal and then you trade the continuation, the upcoming new trend, and after all those kind of confirmation candles which are telling you that the trend is still established. So that was a fast review of this because I have to get further. So here again, that's what I have explained before. Call option on support in an uptrend, put option on resistance in a downtrend. On flat market, yes, on flat EMAs, flat Bollinger Band, and ranging market, you should trade above all EMAs, yes, after confirmation that price will reject from it, and at the edges of the Bollinger Band, which are overbought and oversold areas, which is explained in this kind of video where I have shown you where the overbought and oversold area in ranging market is and where it is in trending market, because the overbought and oversold area will be moved with the direction of the trend. Yes, because overbought and oversold is also only a flexible area which will move accordingly. So, and then we are getting here now to the last ones. So I will cover this. That are those, and those kind of concepts are important for the application for the BOTT mentorship program. Yes, the support and resistance stuff here. Yes, I will not cover it more. The minor and the major support and resistance level, how to define a major support and resistance level, what is the resistance level and support level. It's a zone. There is a change of polarity. Support becomes resistance. Resistance becomes support. Yes, that is this. How to draw support and resistance base of candlestick patterns. After an uptrend, the upper shadow is giving you a resistance, the lower shadow of a hammer is giving you the support, and you can apply this to all and each and every candlestick pattern. Here you have the progression of the candlestick, and here you see resistance, 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 support, 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 support. Yes, and that is. And here we have also, yes, here we have resistance, 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 resistance. Yes, here support, 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 support. That is what the candlestick patterns are telling you. Yes. Then the analysis stuff. Yes, how to choose a good trading setup. What you should do before you're gonna enter into trade. What are those kind of topics? What are those kind of signs, evidences which you have to search for to get a good trading setup? And here you have something like a map, yes, where I showed you all those kind of concepts which I have explained in the ebook, yes, which are important. The order is not important. Important is only that you cover each and every kind of candlestick pattern, and you get also, you can have only a few of them, and then you will do already a good trade, which will most probably ending up in the money, because you have covered a few of those, yes. Or if you cover all of those, yeah, the probability is much higher, and then you can lay back because you have everything done wrong, right. And if the trade will done wrong, it's not your fault. Yes, that is what confidence is about, if you understand those kind of concepts. So then this stuff which I have explained in the 7th edition ebook, it will come over and over again, because this is how I trade. This is especially that what I gained in the last year of experience in the binary option market, when I was trading binary option concepts which never were told before, which never has explained better than me, yes, because I have shown you here how it works if there will be a retracement after a new upcoming trend, yes, and really easy demonstrated by candlestick patterns, but you can apply this kind of concept to any kind of chart pattern, candlestick pattern, whatever, yes, because this concept is valid for everything. Watch this video, understand this, and try to apply this to your trading style. This concept also, yes, where I have explained the process of elimination, the method of elimination. If a candlestick pattern is not unfolding like expected, you have to expect that price will reverse from this level. But before this, you have to understand what kind of candlestick pattern you can expect what, yes, and that is almost difficult. I have shown you here a few candlestick patterns to show you only the concept, but you have to activate your brain and to apply those kind of things to all those kind of concepts which you know, because here you can get also an engulfing candle, and if the next after the engulfing candle is mostly a weak candle, you can expect also that there will be a reversal, yes. But I have not named here any kind of engulfing candle, yes. That is what you have to activate your brain, because I cannot show you any kind of candlestick pattern here, yes. That would only make this ebook bigger, but it would not add more content into this, yes. Importance here, I have named here only those kind of view to show you some demonstrations how it works, yes. But the whole picture you should make on your own, yes, because you have I cannot smoke the cigarette for you, yes. You have to understand this. You have the cigarettes, yes, you have to smoke them. So, and I can only show you how to smoke, yes, but smoking you have to do on your own, yes, because that is the way it goes, yes, because no one will do this for you. So then we are talking here about the entry point. Really important. A lot of traders are losing their trades only based on the entry point, or they have the fear to miss a trade, or they enter too early and then they get out of the money by hair, only because they have not the patience to wait for the right moment, or to miss a trade, because sometimes you see in my live trading videos, I wait till price is doing that what I want that price will do, yes, that I want what I expect. And if price is not doing that what I expect, I do not trade. So easy it is, yes, because I cannot force the market to do that what I want, yes. I can only have my image in my mind what market is going to do, yes, and with this image I'm waiting that market is confirming. It's confirming this what I expecting, and then I enter into a trade or I stay out of the trade, yes. But because I know the program flow chart, which I have shown you about the highest probability trading setup, I know that market will give me every few minutes some opportunities, yes, and I have only to wait, sit there and waiting for these opportunities to come to me, and then when everything is fitting, I will enter into a trade, yes. And if it's not fitting, I stay out, because in a few minutes there will come a better opportunity, yes, maybe the ultimate, yes, a sure shot or something like this, and that's the reason why I'm really relaxed. I can get back, lay back and say, okay, market will give me opportunities without ending. We are trading binary options, yes. It's a really fast thing. It's not like Forex where you have to wait and wait, yes. This is binary option. Every minute you can have an opportunity if you want, yes. or if the candlestick pattern are giving you this to this, yes, because I would not trade every minute. I can say you cannot trade each and every minute, but you can every few minutes. You can trade every few minutes, and that is already enough to get good market money out of the market. So, and then we get the last topic, and that is this one about the movement of the market, the prediction of the running candle, and the prediction of the direction of the running candle based on the movement of the wave form of the market movement. Yes, that is market moves in waves, and that is what I use here in my trading style to get the right entry point. Double top, price retrace back here, price goes up, then on the decline it moves then in the expiration down, and that then you get a good entry point. That is what I have explained here, and then you get in the money, because price will then move down, because we have the high probability that price will move first up, and on the last few seconds of the expiration time. I have shown you this so often, and I think I do not need to explain this further. Okay, then choose the best time to trade, the best day of the trade to trade, yes, and then obviously if you are using Bollinger Bands and EMA, understand where you should do your trades and where you should stay out of this, and what those kind of Bollinger Bands and the EMAs are telling you. So that was a fast recap. That are those kind. There are almost 100 concepts, and you have to know only the halfway. Yes, the halfway of those concepts you should know to understand how market behaves, and to get through the application process of the BOTT mentorship program. Yes, and now we are going into the video, because I have done a really hard recap of those things which I want to explain about those kind of concepts, because I think it's almost not clear, and I try to make it more clear to you that you need those kind of things to understand them. So 1 second, I will cover this one here. So where do we have this video? Here is a video. So we have here ranging market. This is what you have to see immediately. Yes, we have here ranging market. So ranging market here, here's the trading range. Yes, you see also flat 100, flat 50 EMA. Here we have a nice support and resistance level, because you see here's a crossing of the 20 and the 50, the 20 and the middle Bollinger Band, the 20 EMA and the middle Bollinger Band, and also here the 20 EMA was flat. Yes, and here we have a double bottom. Here we have a breakout, and now we are getting here to a simple pullback. Yes, that is what this kind of image is telling me. We broke through the 20 EMA, yes, and because here the trend is not established, it is not clear if price will do a pullback from this level or not, and so I wait here to understand what's going on. As soon I enter here into a trade, I will stop the video and explain what's happening here. So yeah, we got a doji here, and I'm entering here into a call. Yes, you see this candle broke through this kind of support and resistance level, which was the neckline of this double bottom. This kind of candle broke through the 20 EMA, and I understood, and this is how a fake breakout looks like. Yes, that is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about this kind of things which I have explained in the ebook here. This, what I'm showing you there, is exactly this kind of thing here, the morning star fake breakout. I have shown you this. You see here support and resistance, EMA, Fibonacci level, Bollinger Band, trend line, support and resistance, yes, and all those kind of stuff. And this is a support level. Price breaks through this, yes, in form of a doji, morning doji star, yes. And here we have exactly this kind of concept, yes. This is what this kind of concept is, and this in ranging market, yes. Price move, breaks through this 20 EMA and this support and resistance level. This is how a fake breakout looks like. I have understood this immediately. The alignment of the EMA is 200, 150, and 20. Yes, and so we are in a slightly uptrend. We are coming from an uptrend, else they would not in this formation. And that was the reason why I entered here immediately into a call, expecting that price would go up further. So I will do a little bit fast forward. So market is doing here some kind of panic. Yes, and here I entered really early, another 30 seconds. Yes, you see, price is moving up. So, and then after this, we got now a pullback here from the middle Bollinger Band. Yes, it was a middle Bollinger Band pullback, and I decided to enter immediately into a call, and that is what this is. Look this, we got here a rejection from the support and resistance level again. Yes, we are closing above the middle Bollinger Band, and that what I'm doing here, this call here, is nothing else. First of all, the evening star stuff, which I have explained in the candlestick pattern, and then this what I have explained here. We have here a bearish candle, a doji, and then a bullish candle. And after this bullish candle, what I'm doing here, a call. Yes, that is, we have an uptrend, and that is what this kind of flow chart, and I have talked about this a few minutes ago. Yes, this flow chart giving you a lot of opportunities if you are getting on this major trend, key level, candlestick pattern, and rejection. Yes, this kind of stuff. Yes, then you get opportunities, uptrend, pullback, yes, at the middle Bollinger Band and the 120 EMA, yes, yes, and we are in uptrend, and then you get in a trend continuation. That is exactly that what I have explained there as highest probability trading setups, and if you are doing this kind of trades in the right context, you will get for sure in the money. Yes, because this is almost 80% success rate, and that is almost enough to be profitable. Yes, obviously you cannot only wait of those kind of you can wait of them. Yes, but most of you are not patient enough to do this. Yes, and you can, like I show you almost everywhere, always that you can trade also much more. Yes, but this would be already enough to be profitable. Yes, if you would only focus on this, you will be mostly profitable. Yes, but most of you are not patient enough. Yes, and that's the reason. Yes, I enter on every key and everything. So, and then we are getting this kind of candle. Look at this. I'm immediately I'm doing a put. Yes, and why? That is exactly what I have explained in the 7th edition ebook over and over again. You see, I'm using almost the same concepts, and I'm telling you almost the same stuff. Yes, if you would watch the other playlist of this binary option, yes, the binary option, you will understand what I mean. So I'm talking about this one here. What do we have? We have this one. Yes, what do we have here? We have here a morning star. Yes, a morning doji star. And after this morning doji star, the next candle is a weak candle, and then I'm entering here in a reversal. This is a process of elimination in a consolidation. You see how this kind of concepts are working together. I show you this. First of all, we have an evening morning star, and you can set it equal to this one, for example. Yes, because this would tell me that we have an uptrend. Then you get a weak candle, and then it goes down. That is what I expect. That is the same. The evening morning star has the same power like an inverted bullish hammer. And if this doesn't work out, you can expect that it will be a reversal. And that is exactly that what I have explained. And then we are getting this concept here. Look at this. And you see how they work all together. This concept here about the consolidation area. Consolidation area here, you see where you should trade at the edges of the EMA. Yes, here EMA. Yes, and here what you see the 20 and the 50. And where do I trade? At the edges of the EMA, because this is the point where price will move in direction of the other support and resistance level. And you see how those kind of concepts which I have explained in the ebook are working together like a gear. Yes, they are getting in together in like a gear, and you should know them all together to understand those kind of things, and then you get high probability trading setup, and then you will do almost good trades. And then if some trade will not work out, yes, it's not your fault, because you have done everything right based on those concepts which I have explained in detail in the ebook. And you see also in this kind of high educational videos which I'm performing here with this binary option trading stuff, yes, where I show you exactly why I took those kind of trades, which kind of concepts I applied of the ebook, yes, and yes, and what you should care about to avoid out of the monies the trades based on my concepts, yes, because it's almost bad when I read that somebody tells me that didn't work out. Yes, if this didn't work out, you have used this kind of trade with the right context, yes, with the wrong context, completely out of the context, yes, then obviously those concepts will not work. But these concepts are almost based on my really long year experience. Yes, I have done thousands of trades, and that is what got out of it, this kind of price action guide which I have written. Yes, and you see I can prove them that they are working really well, and because I'm applying them in my live trading. So it's okay, that was already. If you like this video, do a like. If you didn't subscribe to my channel, and if you have something to say, drop me a line in the comment section. So I would say stay safe and bye bye.